Do you guys know something? Each one of you watching this video opened two very special gifts this morning. Guess what? Your eyes. I often say last night was the last night for some, and we are blessed with another chance to live a better life. And we can make the most out of our day and thus out of our life if we begin our day in a proper state of mind. Here are the 5 things to dwell upon as soon as you are up every single day. Number 1, begin your day with gratitude. Don't just charge your phones, watches, tablets or laptops the first thing in the morning. Charge yourself up as well with positivity that will last you all day. And the most powerful of all positive emotions that will make you feel empowered is gratitude. Because it forces you to shift your attention to your blessings than to your problems, which are anyways going to be an integral part of all of our lives. Second, resolve to have a positive vision. Nobody, including ourselves, is perfect. Everybody has a good and a not so good side to them. And the tendency of the mind is to look at the not so good side. Every morning, resolve that you'll try and look at the positive side of people and neglect or deal with the dark side. Because the more we focus on the negative, our mind becomes occupied with others' faults, ruining our work, our day, our peace, our joy, and even our relationships. Third, trust the broader plan. Tell yourself that whatever is going to happen today, the apparent good or the apparent bad, is exactly what I need at this point of time in my life. Nothing more, nothing less. Have complete trust that every incident that's going to happen throughout the day, that which is beyond your control, is simply a small part of a much larger picture that will unfold eventually only for your good and your well-being. Keep reminding yourself of this as you're confronted with challenging situations through the day. Number 4, do the small things right. Although folding your sheets or comforters may seem small, they lead to a very big attitude. Like the US Navy Admiral William McRaven said, making your bed in the morning will reinforce the fact that little things in life matter. If you can't do the little things right, you will never be able to do the big things right. And if by chance you have a miserable day, you'll come back home to a bed which you made, and a made bed gives you encouragement that tomorrow will be better. And number 5, decide to help someone. Don't they say everyone you meet is fighting a battle that you know nothing about? Be kind, be helpful, invest the energy of empathy, love and kindness in people around you, and you'll receive the same back when you need it the most. Also, try to have a spiritual practice in your morning routine, a deeper connection which will illuminate your inside so you can brighten the outside. And after having done all of these, remember, जिंदगी की हर सुबह कुछ शर्तें लेकर आती है और हर शाम कुछ तजुर्बे देकर जाती है. Every morning will bring some challenges, and every evening will leave us with wisdom and experience with which we are ready to open our 2 gifts in a fresher way the next day, if we are allowed to.
Hello and good morning from my favorite room in my house. I thought this would be a little bit easier because I can take my mask off to speak to you, and also if I start to ramble through the magic of editing, I can a little bit about Gaur Gopal Das. I really enjoy him. All of his videos are fantastic. I've got tons of them saved in my Chapel Ideas iNote that I have. But he actually was an electrical engineer. He's from India, but he worked for Hewlett Packard. And he did not find satisfaction in the life he was living, and so he left, became a Hare Krishna, which is a religious movement, and they strive to live, do, think in ways that please God. And so it's gentle, harmonious. How can we give to others? How can we be of service? And you can see a lot of those threads through what his talks were about. I don't want to put too fine of a point on what he already said because it was so articulate. I just want to recap, though, in case it went a little bit too fast. Sometimes you don't catch things the first time around. But the first thing he said are the 5 things you need to do every day are begin your day with gratitude. Now, for me, that's a great phrase, but how do we actually do that? What is the action base there? So what I would like to do together as a school family is I want to take 5 seconds and I want you to think of 2 things you are truly grateful for. Not sarcastically grateful, truly grateful for, okay? So give me 5 seconds and I want you to think of it. Ready? Okay, do you have your 2 things that you're grateful for? I want you to hold on to them. Gratitude is an attitude, and we need to shift into that through action base. Doing. Okay, the second thing is positive vision. Resolve to have a positive vision. Okay, I want to give a little context to that because we do come by our negative bent, honestly. Our deep ancient brains, when we were living on the plains, hunting and gathering, like the ancient versions of humans, it was important to be able to pick out negative things quickly, right? The people who were able to spot the saber-toothed tiger in the grass the fastest had the head start running away, right? So we come by this honestly. It's easy for us to pick out negative things and to bundle them together and to create, unfortunately, a negative outlook on things. However, knowing that, naming that, we can resolve to look at the positive in things. What is the opportunity? What is the lesson learned? That goes into his third point. Trust the broader plan. What can we learn from this? And can I trust that everything that comes my way is only to help me grow? Right? That is what middle school is. Opportunities to learn and grow through. And we teachers, your mentors, the people who care about you, we only want to help you learn, grow, and achieve through these opportunities, whether they be moments of celebration or struggles that, you need some help with. Now, we don't wake up every day, jump out of bed, like looking forward to disciplining people, but sometimes that's part of the process. And so we are here for you to guide that process. That's all middle school is. The fourth thing he said was do the small things right. Another perfect thing for where we are in middle school. Every day there's opportunities to do small things right. Is it clean binder, clean mind, right? When you declutter, you feel so much less stress. I can't start grading until I have a clean workspace. I couldn't start my homework until I had a clean workspace. I would spin off into procrastination if I had the small things left undone in my life, right? So as a 5th grade specialist, if you will, because I don't teach 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, although I miss you all terribly, that is really what we focus on. It's writing in the planner. It's not zipping your papers into your binder. It's not binder lasagna, if you remember me calling it. These small things that we choose to do and slow down enough to get them done right really set you up for better days, better years, and then being that really polished high school and beyond student that we love to see. Last but not least, decide to help someone. For me, be a channel, not a bucket, right? You can't keep it unless you give it away. You can't keep the good stuff in life without sharing it. So as you receive things, wisdom, kindness, better ways of living, if we don't share our light with others, it doesn't work out. It's not sustainable. In order to keep that inner light, right, illuminate the inside, brighten the outside, in order to keep that, we have to be willing to let it flow through us, right? We're a school community, and we all impact and affect one another. And so if we try and shine that forward rather than hold on to it, oh man, it makes the environment so much better, and you are a part of that, making that happen. So I just thought this video was perfect. Perfect way to start off the day, opening both of your gifts, open your eyes, illuminate the inside, brighten the outside. I'm just so grateful that we're able to spend time together. I'm so grateful that I get to work with you. Everyone has been so fantastic this year. The willingness, we were all deer in headlights, I feel like, last spring. And I just feel a sense of everyone working together. So this video is not something we ought to do. It's something we should continue doing because everyone really is doing such a fantastic job supporting one another and working together. And we all really, really appreciate that. So that's it for my chapel. Have a fantastic day, a fantastic week, and I will see you maybe in another YouTube without a mask on. I like this. All right, bye guys. La, getting ready for chapel, chapel.
Just add.
Absolutely not. No, that was his line. No, I have you coming in after I say that, and then you come in with the bubbles. Really? Really, you don't agree with the writing? Okay, why don't we take 5? Let's take 5. All right. You don't have to be in this. You know, this isn't a paid gig. Okay, this is voluntary. I can easily have another fish come in and say your line. Actors, man.